Okay, welcome to the next part of the next demo. This is creating a custom specification. Again, I'm working with MindTap. Just be aware that occasionally, if you make sure you pay attention to where you are when you hit the home key. Because strangely enough, I was trying to hit the home key out here. My VM also responded. So what we're going to do here, working through this. Um, I'm working my way toward the next part of the lecture video, which will be about working with VMs, cloning, and templates. And this part of the lab 3, kind of deals with customization specifications, templates, VMs, and permissions. Permissions is kind of a slightly different story, so we'll get there. So this might be 2 or 3 demo videos. Anywho, a customization specification allows you to take a generic VM or template and customize it while it's deploying. Essentially, you can think of this like the unattended file for an unattended Windows installation, that kind of thing. So actually, let me drag myself. Hold on, up here. Thank you. Okay, so so we're here. What we're going to do now is actually go to, I'm in my host, my vSphere web client. In our 3 panes, we've got our inventories, our monitoring, and our admin. What we want here is the customization specification manager. Double click that. What we're going to do is add a new custom specification. This is for a Windows system. We don't want to create a custom sysprep answer file. That used to be necessary. Now with VMware tools and other things like that, it's not as important. Now, if you're dealing with, say, a much older Windows operating system, you might need to still do this. But more modern systems, we can go around that. We're going to call this one London Sales. London Sales, and workstation. If I spelled it correctly, workstation, and then click next, and I'm going to put Mr. Phillips, TSTC, computer name. PLAB is the org. PLAB. Next. Enter a name. Click the use virtual machine name. It will be truncated if it's more than 15 characters long. That's a NetBIOS name limitation. Next, Windows license, the product key. Okay, what we're going to do here, we're going to leave this blank. Remove the check from the server license information field. Next, we're going to create an admin password. Let's see, we are not check auto log on as admin. This is only to be done once. This is not the sort of thing you want to do on any modern system. You should not be logging in automatically unless, say, you're just spinning it up for the first time. If it's on your bench and you're building a new image, say, for example, because you don't have a file server, because you don't, say, you've got a shop that's so small you don't really need one. You can afford, in terms of time and money, to build everything by hand. PLWiz can really help you get around the fact that you need to log in every time. As soon as you're ready to give it to your client, take out turn off PLWiz and make everybody log in as usual. Click next. Time zone. I'm going to check let's see, Chicago, Dallas, and Kansas City, Central Time. Click Next to go to the Run Once window. You could put commands in here if you wanted them to run the first time. We're going to leave it blank. Next. We are going to, let's see, set the workgroup or domain. Let's see. You can either use standard settings like DHCP or set something custom, like say, if you want to give a specific NIC a specific address, you could do that. We're not going to do anything unusual here, so click Next. We're going to, either you can put it in a workgroup or you can add it to a domain. What we're going to do now is we're going to leave it, so we're going to leave it in the workgroup for now. We're going to set OS options. We're going to have it generate a new SID, a security ID, which is part of, so see, you have this template. You're going to generate a new SID so that the template, or rather the customization specification and the computer that it's based on can't get each other crosswise if they're both on the network at the same time. Next. And we are going to, we're ready to complete, and crap, it crashed again. This has been happening to me. Close the program. Quit Firefox. Hopefully this will remember where I was. And administrator. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna have to reboot this silly thing, unfortunately. So let me pause this, and we'll go from there. I'll get back to, actually, you know what? That was more or less where I was. I wanted to show you the final page. So let me stop this, try to reboot this thing and come back to you. Okay, so I'm back to the point at which we paused this. You'll notice that this has taken a while. I had to reboot this thing. It was just, it crashed and then it crashed and then crashed, and it had done that a few times before, so I figured, okay, the VM needs a reboot. So I click Finish. And now I have to have a custom spec for Windows. Huzzah! That's that. I'm actually going to move on now to the next part of this, which is creating a template from a VM. There are actually a couple of different ways to do that. Before I do that, I'll do the lecture and then I'll do the lab. So thanks for watching, and we'll be right back.